April 6, 2002, Saturday. Stayed in bed after awakening around 2 p.m. until about 4 p.m., watching 2001 A Space Odyssey. Ate quickly and went to work at 6. Mr. Quint called me today from a Star Trek convention at the Doubletree Hotel and asked me if I wanted him to buy me a bootleg copy of the Halloween 6 producer's cut. I did, so I got that today. I had a really shitty copy of it once before, which I have since given to Lance. Work was rather busy, but I thought it went by really fast. I was in the back room for a moment and stepped out into the main hallway and heard, "Yeah, 37," from an old gentleman who was talking to another lady. I found that quite interesting, although initially I wasn't quite sure if he had said 37 or 27. Even more interesting was the lady goes, "27? Really? That's not bad." I believe they were talking about a nickel slot at the casino. Then the guy goes, "No, 37. All right. I left work and got to Will's about 11:30 p.m. and sat watching Storm Chasers and things on TLC or Discovery. Then Tim and I talked about books, movies, the mainstream, high school, and then about a U.S. history teacher we had junior year in high school, Mr. Adkins. Tim and I agree that out of all of our teachers, he was the greatest because he reached out to everybody, not just the popular kids. Perhaps even he reached out to the outsiders, like Tim and I more than anyone else. Try that again. Perhaps he even reached out to the outsiders like Tim and I more than anyone else. Looking back now, there was that feeling and that look that he gave us that said, "You guys have the power to do great things if you apply yourself." On a not exactly related note, I saw my sophomore year biology teacher today, the now infamous Mr. M, let's just say. While I was in his class, he was arrested for lewd conduct, I'll say, in a park bathroom at Antioch Park in Overland Park. That's a lot of parks in one sentence. In our conversation tonight, Tim and I, we talked about assumptions, how people are quick to judge and assume everything about you. I'm guilty here too, so don't think I don't do it. Like I've said before, people look at me and see what they think is a clean, pure suburban white boy, and I'm far from pure. Anyway, I go to the gas station only minutes after concluding my conversation with Tim, and I buy a 2-liter Mountain Dew Code Red to go with some Parrot Bay. And this is how the conversation transaction goes with the black, older, clean-cut man working there. "Is that all, or can I get you anything else?" "Nope, this is all, thanks." "No smokes?" he asks. "No, I'm good, thanks." Not that he did me an injustice, but I'm just curious as to what there is about me that made him think that. I don't know. Another funny thing, today at work I bought 2 $2 bills from a drawer to keep. Mr. Quint and I both buy all the rare coins, gold coins, and $2 bills that our customers use. Not too far back, I remember buying $2 bills and I couldn't remember what I did with them. So I emptied out my pockets tonight and I thought, where should I stash these? And I looked around and saw my Army of Darkness lunchbox. So I pulled it out and opened it up, and of course, my other $2 bills were in there. I had forgotten this, but subconsciously I chose to put the new ones in the place I put the others. Oh, and when I got to Will's, the first channel he changed it to was 37. Just had to add that. End quote. 24/7, devil's best friend. Makes no difference. It's all same in the end. Sublime. Song. Same in the end.